Hello everyone. Hope you all are doing well. Good evening to all. So here I am Meenal Agarwal. I am a practicing company secretary and I belong to India. So today in this video now I am going to discuss with you all how to file articles of incorporation for a corporation in case of general shares, general stock if you are issuing for state of California, USA. Okay. So firstly, you have to go through this website as you can see on my screen. You can find the link below. You just need to search about the California Secretary of State and you will find this website. This is the home page. Okay. So firstly, you need to log in. I have already created a login ID and password. So you have to fill up your basic detail. And after you create your login ID and password, you can sign in. After signing in, you have to go to the form section. Now, as you all know, we are filing articles of incorporation for a corporation for issuance of general stock. So we will select over here. Let me tell you all, this is the online form. And as you can see, there are so many options to select, and these are all the details required for articles of articles of incorporation. And I'm starting firstly with the terms and conditions of use. So you can go through all these terms and conditions. You can read all this, and after reading all the terms and conditions, you just need to drop down, and at the end, you need to select this option that you have agreed to all the terms and conditions mentioned over here. Now I'm moving forward to the next step, and the next step is a submitter information. So basically, submitter is a person who is authorized to submit the application, or you can say articles of incorporation, or you can say to file this form online on behalf of the corporation. So I'm entering my details. You are not necessary to enter all the details provided here. So I'm just entering, only my name and email address, the basic information. Yeah, okay. Now I'm moving forward to the next step. And yeah, this thing basically asks if you have already reserved the corporation name. And if you have already reserved the corporation name, then you have to select yes. Corporation name is basically you can find whether the name is available or not. So you need to visit the website as you can see here. It actually performs a preliminary name check for exact name. Like if you are entering ABC Private Limited or maybe ABC Corporation Limited, if it is available, it will show available. And if it is not, then it will say it will ask actually you to select another name. So here I have not selected or reserved any kind of corporation name, so I'm selecting no. If you have, then you can select yes and just select an option of the name. I'm selecting no, and for now I'm adding a name. On Grow Corporation Limited. You have to repeat this twice. Okay. Then moving forward to the next step, you need to add the initial address of principal office of corporation. Like this is the address where your office will be situated in the state of California. Like your registered office will be situated. So here I have for this but just to fill out the form, I have actually searched out random addresses in the California. So I am selecting this one or maybe this one. Yeah, I have copied this address and I will now paste it here. Okay, so this is a street. Okay, now this is a city. CA for California. Zip code is 94550 and state is USA. Okay, now the next step is it's asking for initial mailing address of corporation. It can be also be similar to the registered office address mentioned above, or you can also add a different address. So I'm adding the same for now. Now moving on to the next step. Here are the details of directors of the corporation. This detail providing is very optional. You are not compulsory compulsorily write the details over here. If you want to add the name of director in the articles of association, articles of incorporation, then you need to file the detail. Otherwise, no. I'm selecting no. Okay, the next step, yeah, I just want to confirm if you want to add a detail over here, then you have to mention select yes column, and then here you can add the detail, basic information about the director. Now you can save and just move forward. So I'm selecting no here. Okay, then the next process is agent for service of process. Agent for service of process is basically a registered agent who lives who is a local resident of the state you are filing the form for, that is California. So he must be having a local registered office over there. Then you or he can also be a California registered corporate agent, like a registered by the California, or he can also be a normal individual who are not registered. You can select both of the option. So I'm selecting a registered corporate agent of the California. Now I am certifying that this person has agreed to serve the agent for service of process. This person have been agreed to provide me services regarding the incorporation of corporation. So now I'm searching for the California's registered corporate agent. If you have already selected the agent, you can directly fill it over here. And if you're not, then you can search. I'm selecting this one. Now you can see here are the basic details about the corporate agent, registered agent, his registered office address, and his name. Okay. Now the next step is about the authorized share capital of the company. This actually asks for the how much authorized capital you want to keep for the company. I'm adding 1 lakh. Okay, and it also asks for the if you have like if your stock have or share have a more than one class of shares or more than one class of stock. So my corporation does not want to create a stock more than one class of stock. So I'm selecting no. You can select yes if it is more than one stock. So now the next step is select a filing date option. Here you need to select either as a current date or the future file date. You can obviously file most of this on the current date, like you can file today itself or immediately after completing or filling the form, or you can select a particular future date, but your future date does not exceed 90 calendar days. It should not exceed a 90 calendar days, like today is whatever be the date is plus 90 days. Okay, so I'm selecting future filing date, and I need to enter when you want to file. I'm selecting tomorrow's date itself. Okay, the next step is if you want to upload any kind of attachment or any declaration or any noting, anything you want to add as information, you can upload here in the form of PDF. Okay, then the next step is this is basically review and signature. All the information you have entered since starting, you can review over here, and if you find something you want to change or something, you can just go to previous step from here and you could change anything you want to see. All this information we have already added. So now at the end they are actually asking if you are a individual incorporator or a multiple incorporator. So in my case I am an individual incorporator, so I'll select one signature. I also acknowledge that I am actually signing this document as an incorporator of the corporation and all the information are true and correct. Okay. So I'm now adding my signature as a middle and today's date. Okay. Now save. Now moving on to the next step. These are basically the filing fees of this form. Processing fee is $100. You need to uh, pay these fees online via Visa or MasterCard. Okay, and now here are this. If you want to receive a certified copy of this filing form, then you have to pay extra $5. You can select over here. Otherwise, if you don't, then don't. Okay. And then there are three options. for filing. One is standard, second one is 24-hour expedited service, and third is same day service. I explained all of this. A standard is basically there will be the standard time taken by the Secretary of State for processing this form. It might be 1 week or 10 days or whatever they would like to. So it will file only this processing fees $100 if you select the option. And if you select the 24-hour expedited service option, then there you need to file, you need to add $350 more. 24-hour expedited service is if you file the form on this early morning 11 a.m., then you will be receiving the approval by tomorrow before 11 a.m. Okay, in case of hurry or in case you want your articles of incorporation to get approved earlier, you can pay this fees and as extra. Okay, then the third option is same day service. That is, if you want to like file the form on today's early morning at 11, then you will be receiving the approval services by evening, same day. So you need to pay $750 plus processing fee. Okay, so I'm selecting standard services here. Now we move forward to the next step. On the next step, okay, so here is the option that you need to file the form after paying the fees. So you just need to file, just click on the filing form option, and there will be the payment option, and you see you can receive this option that you have to pay. I have actually created this one. So yeah, this is the option. I have selected the standard one. So $100 plus $5 for the certified copy, and you just have to pay. That's all. So if in case of any doubt or anything, you can just comment on my box, and I'm actually happy to help. Thank you very much.